Well, at least it's not snow. And they're not big. So guys, I thought I'd just start here quick. I'm going to show you a little hack what I did on my watering can. Terry were interested in it, and a couple of other things. I'll do an update on my carrot in a bottle and my sunflower challenge. But as you can see, these have been in 6 days, so we've got some good starts. They're the pumpkins. I've got 4 out of 6 so far. Most of the beans have come. I think I've all but one in the middle, which are tallest. These are all starting, and the ones at back are a bit slower. But I can see 4 or 5 there started as well. And corn as well. Now, I hope to get 20 out of this 24. If I don't, I'll plant a few more. But again, it's only 6 days. So if I do another plant in next week, say, then they're only going to be a few days behind. Not really much in the real terms. But I'll show you this watering can thing and a few other bits. I'll get on with it. Nice to be nice. Hat hair again. Terry were asking me about this the other day, and as you can probably see, it's a bottle top with a bit of tape around here, so I could get the bottle top on, but it's very difficult to get off. So I'm just doing a little bit of a different version. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it, because I can potentially then change them easily. And other reason to be able to get it off easy is because sometimes my water's from a water trough, when I've got it, and you get some bits in, so to be able to take it off makes it easier to clean. And that's just duct tape. I suppose electrical tape would do the same job. You can do it like that, providing you don't want to take it off very often. But it works really well, as in for seedlings and stuff. It's not as, I don't know whether you could see that, but it's not as brutal as the rose. Excuse me. As that sort of rose. Now they're supposed to be great, but they're not. A, you can't like direct it anywhere, and B, they still do drip out a lot, really heavy when you stop pouring. So if you're doing seeds, then I find, well, I've only just found that, I dug it out just to see how well it worked, and my little version works better. Although obviously I did pinch that off people's, you know, just on the squeezy bottle. It's just that I've got a 10 litres of water then, which I can go and water seedlings or seeds, small seedlings and seeds. So I'll show you that. I'll just give it a quick look here. Look, I've got tomato flowers on. That's good. They're the ones from Dale, the cold tomato. If that's the one that's not the beef, there's the coal and the Wenzel. That's also got some big buds starting. And I've got to get these planted up. The sunflowers. There's a couple of roots showing, nothing amazing yet. And then just some other bits and pieces. Yeah, marigolds. And the calendula, I didn't get many of them to come as yet. But I've got a lot of herbs coming. And that's, that could be the calendula. I'll have to have a look. And my carrot in a bottle. We have life. Quite pleased that that's coming up. I've seen people cheating, transplanting them. Not cheating really. Good idea, in fact. But I got one. I put 3 seeds in, so I've got 1 so far. And I'll just mention this before I show you this watering can. You see that little bit there? Yeah, remember that bit, because I've cut that bit off on my new one. So guys, like I was saying on that other watering can, by cutting it off, it makes it just the right size for that to fit in. I mean, these are pretty standard all over the world, so are water bottles, yeah. And all I've done is cut the top end off that. If I can get this out and show you, I'm going to have to glue this in. I'm going to try it with hot glue. That's it. But you've got to leave a bit of a tab in so that it'll go in, and then obviously clean up around edges and clean up around these outside edges so it fits, because it is a bit tight, but not tight enough to hold on with water in. So what I've got to do is, like I say, I'm going to put a bead of hot glue around that. I should imagine silicone would work, anything like that. It's not going to be in contact with water, you know, poisonous and stuff like that. I'm going to put it just inside that lip and round. I mean, it's hard to get anything to stick to this stuff. Maybe super glue would do it, you know what I mean? But like I say, it's not going to be in contact with water that much. It's not like it's going to be poisonous, you know what I'm saying? So, but the idea with this is I can have several lids, one with more holes, one with less holes, depending what I'm watering. If you know, if you're putting really light seeds in, then you need something a little bit less aggressive, and I'll probably put 5 in that and 3 in that. But I'll stick this on. So let's have a go with this. I know not everybody's got a hot glue gun, but like I say, some silicone or something like that would do it. Hot glue guns are not expensive now, by the way. But all I'm going to do is put a bead around it and smooth it in. Probably what you can't see there, isn't it? Beauty of this is it's quick drying and it's easy to get off if I need to, but I don't want to have to swap it. You know what I'm doing is smoothing it round. Beauty of that is it's quick as well, and it's not twisting. And all I'll do now is just drill some holes in cap, you know. Drill a few holes in cap. What have I got? 2mm. That's 2mm. Not on top of my desk. The beauty of it is you can, you know, have a bit more control about how much water you're putting on. Because I say with small seedlings like carrots and stuff like that, you just tend up to blast them away. Even with that, even with original rose that comes on these. And to be honest, well, the roses on really expensive ones might be a lot better, but I don't buy really expensive watering cans, you know what I mean? I've got several of these, so I can always have 2 set up for doing, yeah, seedlings in trays and seeds. And you can direct water, you know, whereas which saves a lot of water by actually just watering plants rather than the plant rather than the rose, which does about a foot square, you know. So, and that's that, Terry. If it's any help to you. But like I say, I prefer this because I can take it off and clean it. I've had problems with other one getting blocked up and then having to wash it back through that end, because although the set tape were on it, it were really hard to get off at tape. And just before I do go, the other thing with this now, there should be no leakage. It will only be coming out of the holes where it should be coming out of the holes. Okay, let's have a little test. I'll just pull these back. As you can see, it's quite damp under there still, which is good. But this is using the one I've just done. There's no leakage, you see. And for doing stuff in trays, I mean, it's exactly the same as water bottle, it just means I've got 10 litres all the time. Now I've got 20 litres. But the other one, the old one doesn't quite seal up as well. See how it leaks? Yeah. So that's why I've done this. and like I said, for advantage I can take it off. It was something I was meaning to do, and really it were Terence, Robotic Allotment Gardener, prompted me to doing that, so it works better as that one. So I'll leave it to it now. Don't forget, it's always nice to be nice. I think my wife's gone to pick rabbits up. The invisible rabbits were cheaper to feed